I'd like to welcome you today to talk about 2024 Chemung County Fair Reimagined. Name is Mark Watts. I'm the new president of the Chemung County Agricultural Society. Don't click.
Oh, you gotta click the thing. You gotta left click that. That right there. So you wanna go back and start again, Mark.
Okay. Hi, my name is Mark Watts. I'm the new president of the Chemung County Agricultural Society and talking to you a little bit today about the 2024 Chemung County Fair Reimagined. The Chemung County Agricultural Society is the organization that operates the fair. We were originally established in 1841 and then incorporated in 1860, so we've been around a year or two. Our mission is to plan and host the county fair, and actually Chemung County has had a rich history with fairs and actually hosted 9 New York State fairs in the 1800s, because before it had a home in Syracuse, it used to go between Rochester, Utica, Syracuse, and Chemung County, and actually was held where the old Kennedy Valve site was. So 2024 will be our 182nd fair. A little history of why I became involved. You can see the good-looking guy to the left was me 58 years ago. And many of you that don't know, I was born and raised on a dairy farm. And there the pesky cows always wanted to be milked 2 times a day, 365 days a year. So we didn't often get to take spring break or any vacations. Our week of relaxation was at the Chemung County Fair, showing cattle, eating candy apples, and riding rides. And I got a lot of very good memories at the fair. And to the right is my oldest daughter, Nicole, who's caught the bug, and she shows at the fair. And we want to make sure our grandchildren and her kids get that experience also. This is thanks to Kevin Adams, made our brand new Chemung County Fair logo. And we're doing a few changes this year. We know we have to look at people that are successful. So we are working with Kathy and John Jenkins this year from the Troy Fair to help us around. We reduced it from 6 to 4 days, which we'll talk a little bit about in the PowerPoint. And also we reduced the gate emissions. We reduced it by 60% because we know to be a successful fair, we got to get people through the gates. We also are going to do theme days for each of the 4 days. Our first day on Wednesday is going to be Veterans Day, so any veteran can come in for free. And at the grandstand events, we're going to have the harness racing horses from 12 to 4 and a demolition derby at that night. And hopefully people will come because not only will you get bragging rights, but I think first prize in the one thing is $2,500. Thursday is going to be Senior Citizens Day. Our concert is going to be the Oak Ridge Boys, so we're going to do that on Senior Citizens Day to bring them in. And we're very excited about them coming to our county. We're also looking to get our bingo license so that we can have bingo for the senior citizens. First Responders Day is going to be Friday on the 2nd. So any policemen or firemen are going to be able to come in for free that day. And we're looking at different ways of maybe having a little competition between the firemen and police. So we're looking at maybe a hot dog eating contest to see. We looked at maybe a donut eating contest, but didn't want to favor the policemen. So we're looking at maybe hot dogs or some other kind of event where we maybe make a Stanley Cup type trophy that they can each year can transfer to whoever wins the competitions. That night we're going to have the truck pulls, and we're actually going to be able to cap it off that night with some fireworks. Saturday is going to be Family Day, so everybody will get in free that day. And we have a kids tractor pull, a rodeo, bluebird boxes. We're going to have a lot of kids activities so they can come and have fun along with their family. And then at night we're going to have the tractor pulls, which this year the main one attraction is being sponsored by Nels Tractor. Wheel Lock Rides is going to be our carnival rides. And one of the reasons we went from 6 to 4 days is now we can be open daily from 1 to 9. So 8 hours a day, every day, we'll be able to keep the family going on some rides. We have Richard Barker coming in as the hypnotist. We have magician TJ Hill coming in. We will have local bands every day. Right now, I think we have 9 bands lined up, so they'll be playing from 1 to 7 every day on the Midway. We're going to have an operating sawmill to show people how we take logs and make woodworking projects out of it, along with a wood carver, and we're also looking for other artisans. Now, the wood carver, when he's done, we will be selling those carvings on Saturday, and the proceeds will go back to the fair. We're also thinking about a mullet contest. We haven't seen if we can get this together yet, but we're talking about just for a fun thing to do, maybe a mullet contest. And we'll always have the same things that we've had every year. We'll have a dairy show, a beef show, a horse shows, swine, and then goats and sheep and other ones for kids in 4-H. Some proposed acts we're looking for, if we can find some sponsors, is there is a trick horse riding one that's also hands-on with kids' activities to learn about horsemen, and they'll go every day. And we're also looking at maybe a polka band to come in. Fritz's Polka Band used to be here in the 70s and 80s. Nationally renowned. I think they have 2 of their songs have played on the Breaking Bad TV show. And so we're looking to see if maybe we can find a sponsor to bring those guys in. Here's the sponsors we have so far. Working on, we hope to get many, many more so that we can keep filling up the Midway. And if you want to consider being a sponsor, you can be a diamond, platinum, gold, or silver. We also have ticket sponsorships, theme days, and then you can do a main stage event or a grandstand event. The ones that are highlighted in yellow and black, they've already been taken, but you're willing to talk to you guys, give us a call. Volunteers needed. We can always use volunteers to help us with the fair, some pre-fair positions. We need some people to sit in our office, answer phones, sell tickets, and actually general fair setup. During the fair, we need people that can help us sell tickets, grandstands, answer questions at the fair, pick up trash, hopefully help us clean bathrooms, refill hand washing machines in the animal center and petting zoo. We need folks to help us clean the grandstand and track area, help parking on the infield, and we also need workers when we have the grandstand events, and also work the track and stage when we have the truck and tractor pulls. We also are looking at, we have a lot of comments that people wanted to bring back the I Got It. We're working on it. If we make that happen, we're certainly going to need volunteers to run that project. We also think we're going to have a dunking booth, so we actually need people to work the dunking booth. We're looking for ideas of people we can put in the dunking booth, and also give us some ideas of who you'd like to see in there, and if you want to volunteer to sit in the dunking booth for us. Some more special fair assignments. On Wednesday, we're going to need some attendance for the trotter race. Thursday, August 1st for concert setup, and then late that night for concert teardown. Friday for track attendance and main stage, and then Saturday again for track attendance and main stage. And then we always, we always need post-fair positions to help us tear the fair down. If you have any questions, please call me at 607-426-4309, or my email is ccas_mwatts@outlook.com. I want to thank you, and also our volunteer registration. Just go on ChemungCountyNewYork.gov/fair volunteer and go through and help us volunteer for the fair. Can't wait, looking forward to it. We have a whole new board that's going, and they're very aggressive, and it looks like we're going to have a great fair this year. Please come and join us and think about sponsoring us. Have a wonderful day.